President Goodluck Jonathan has called on African countries to intensify efforts to remove all barriers that limit women and the girl child from actualizing their potentials. The president was speaking in Abuja at the opening of the 7th summit of the African First Ladies Peace Mission holding in the Federal Capital Territory, where he called for the protection of the female gender against all forms of discrimination, emphasizing the need for them to have equal opportunities and access to education.
It's the first time they are gathering in such a huge number in the Nigerian territory since inception 7 years ago, and they are on a peace mission. Like any other summit, there were talks and more talks, all centered on peace on the African continent. The men among them, one of them, President Goodluck Jonathan, pledged for continued support and calls on other African countries to do the same.
The countries of Africa must intensify efforts to remove all barriers that limit women and the girl child from actualizing their dreams. Our women must be protected against all forms of discrimination and be given equal opportunities and access to education, politics, and the economy.
The keynote address was presented by none other than one who rose to prominence as a relentless women's rights advocate. Today, she is Malawi's first female president. She says it is unfortunate that Africa has been identified with suffering, with women and children at the center.
I wish to congratulate you African First Ladies for having recognized your unique and influential position to ensure that you take your rightful stand in ensuring that peace reigns in Africa. It is very unfortunate that modern Africa has become synonymous with suffering, and that in most cases this is due to internal conflict that could easily be avoided if we all take a role using our various positions in mitigating against conflict.
President of Africa's First Ladies Peace Mission is glad that the mission has once more come alive. She wonders why peace is scarce in Africa while everyone just stands and looks.
The pictures we have continued to see are those of wars, violence, crimes, terrorism, hunger, and disease. We must be seriously concerned about this. Therefore, my dear colleagues, we cannot continue to sit in our comfort zones and do nothing about this crisis.
In the words of the president, these women should not end it all here. They must continue to serve as voices for the disempowered, the dispossessed, and the violated, hoping that their voices will one day be heard and Africa will become the best for it. For now, they seem to say that Africa cries. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.